friends, I wanted to share a very mini haul with you, and also I created some tassels and I wanted to show those to you too, and not because they're great, but because they're kind of, you know, trial and error and a little bit humorous actually. But first let me share this little haul with you. I had gone to the dollar store actually to look for cleaning supplies, but I can't go into the dollar store without going through the craft section. As a matter of fact, I can't go through any store without going through the craft section. Here's what I found. So I found these tiny little tassels, and they are on paper clips, and they're absolutely adorable. I'm going to get close up for you. Aren't they cute? And also, while I was there, I found more cute little altered paper clips, and they have little pom-poms on them. How adorable are they? I love them. I also found some paper, but it wasn't very exciting, so I'm not even going to bother to show that to you. Now, I've been wanting to learn to make pom-poms, so I watched a couple of tutorials on how to do it. Actually, it's quite easy. The problem I had was that I didn't have the proper kind of perhaps thread that you would use. So here's my first one. I call it Blue Cousin It. And if you don't know who Cousin It is, then you should look that up, because you'll really appreciate that. I'm going to get close up for you. So you can see it's just really not great. But you know, I guess there's a little bit of a character to it. But I don't think I would try to give that to somebody. So anyway, just a funny little thing. The second one I made, I have already attached to a book. Let me see if I can get just the tassel for you. So as you can see, for this one I used this ribbon, and ribbon is a little bit stiff, and so I think it's not the best thing to work with. It does go fine with this project because this is pretty whimsical, so it works. But in general, that wouldn't be my first choice. My favorite one is this one. It's cream colored and it has this gold fleck in it. And I actually had got this, I guess it's like twine, but I got it at Target. And you know, I think it made a cute little tassel. I wrapped it with a cream colored ribbon, and then also for the hanging part is the same satin cream colored ribbon. I feel like everything on this tassel works really well together. I went to Office Depot and got a surprise, two surprise items, and actually my husband is restoring some old classic cars, and so I got a few items from him, which those will be trash to treasure items. And I went to the thrift store, and huge score on books. So let me start with the items from the classic cars. So I definitely have decided that at some point in time when I have time, I'm going to be doing a vintage car journal or altered book. So I found this piece. It's a little bit of a mess, but I think I can straighten it out. And it says product of Ford, and it came on, let me get, my camera's focusing on my face instead of this item, but it came on a 1965 Ford Mustang. Then it looks really bad right now, but this is an old mirror, a side view mirror. So I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but it's so cute and it's round, so I think I can work with that. And then last but not least, now it's filthy. I didn't wipe it down for the video. I just, whatever, I'll get to that. This, let me hold it properly. This is a door handle from a 65 Mustang, and I would like to turn it into a towel holder. like a hand towel holder. So that's gonna be interesting and fun. I went to Office Depot today because I needed to pick up paper for, I'm getting ready to print out some digital prints. And I went to their clearance section, as I always do, and I saw this washi tape. And I don't buy washi tape a lot because I don't think it stays on very well, quite honestly, so I don't really like to waste my time with it. It makes me mad and frustrated, but it's so pretty. And these delightful cards, they're in the clearance section and there's no price on them. So I'm like, there's 16 cards, by the way. So I say to the guy says, do you need help? And I'm like, yeah, I would like to know how much these cards are. And he says, I'll check for you. And they came up as a penny. So I was super duper excited, and so I got them each for a penny, which is fabulous. And let me get close up so you can see them. So here's the cards. I mean, the one says Valentine's Day, but the rest of them I could use at different times. And then here's the washi tape. Look at how pretty that is. I mean, and pink gingham, are you kidding me? I love it. And pink birds, there's pink birds on there. So, you know, I'm crazy about those. For the big heavy load, this is just such a load. Okay. So I got some amazing books. I went to the thrift store in Bradenton, I went down to Bradenton with my family. My nephew signed on with a baseball program for college, and so they went for his signing, and so it was just a fun day, but he also made an appointment to get his hair cut. So when he went to go get his hair cut, there was a thrift store right next door, and of course I had to go. So I found, honestly, I could have walked out of there with 5 giant bags full of books. I had to control myself. They really had some fantastic stuff. So the first thing I got was this Henry B. Plant Museum book, and it has great illustrations. I hope my camera is zooming in on these, and you can't even believe it, but it has vellum paper. So like every few pages there's a piece of vellum paper. Can you tell that's vellum? And I'm just totally excited about it. There's photographs in it, there's drawings in it, there's history there's history in it, and I love that. So I thought that was a big score. And then so many people are making these wonderful sewing journals, and they're so cute. I don't know if I'll make a sewing journal, but I did pick up this Simplicity sewing book because I thought, how wonderful. I'm going to do some fashion journals, and I thought this was perfect because inside there's some sewing patterns, and there's some fashion, and I think there's, yeah, look at the fashion. I love it. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Here's just the cover is fantastic. Look at that, it's just great. Then I got this the Rose Expert book, and it is full. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it is full of pictures of roses and rose gardens. And I thought that they were so pretty, and the pages really are thick pages, so I could easily use these as ephemera. Look at that. That's just a great example of using it as ephemera. And then, again, for my fashion or glamour journals, and I have enough material for my vintage haul to be able to do several of those, so I found, this was like 40 cents, and it was a Hairstyles magazine. So of course it too has, you know, lots of fashionable looks in it. These aren't as vintage, obviously. This would be newer. All right, so I picked up this encyclopedia. It is number 12 of the Collier's Encyclopedia. The reason I got this was because the book is a fantastic size. Structurally, it's very sound. It's nice and big. It's probably got a 1.5-inch spine to it. So I thought this would be great for an altered book. And then if you look inside, it does have some pictures in it. So you know how I love to cut pictures out of the books that I get and use them in the journals. And then the pages that don't have pictures, if there is one, let's say, well, even this has a picture. Let me find one without a picture. All right, so, oh, that has a picture. Geez, I wonder if every single page, okay, so for example, this page that doesn't have a picture, it could be an art page for somebody. They could, paint on it, draw on it. I could print something out on the actual page, anything. It's just wonderful to be creative that way. Then I got this Atlas of America by Reader's Digest. And look at the size of this. It's impressive, honestly. And I got this because the pictures are beautiful. I hope you can see that. Okay, so for a travel journal, we have this gorgeous photo. Let me see, I wanted to find some maps for you. Look at these photos in here. I mean, hopefully you can see it. They are fantastic. Look at this, photos of just all different places and a little bit of history. Look at these, all of this can be used for ephemera. Can you see that? Yeah, I can use that for ephemera. And this book is just loaded with incredible potential. Oh, look at this picture. I mean, it's just beautiful. 12 leaves. Oh, here we go. So here's some pages with some maps in them. And I think they're just wonderful, especially for travel journals. I just think that's great. I think it will be lots and lots of fun. I got this gigantic, this is also quite large. It will be an impressive altered book or journal when I do decide to use it. This is the National Geographic Society 100 Years of Adventure and Discovery. It says there are 400 illustrations in this book, including 290 in full color. Look at this, is beautiful. You have, it looks like covers of old National Geographic magazines. This is of a volcano erupting. Some guy out on his, I think that's his sailboat. Look at this, underwater pictures. So my friends, that's my little haul to Office Depot, the thrift store, and my garage. I hope you enjoyed my little haul and my crazy little tassels. Thanks for watching. See you soon.